bringing people and communities together on seclosounds.org.
Soul Stepping every Sunday on Seclo Sounds Radio with Rob James playing 2 hours of classic and modern soul. Join Rob James Soul Stepping every Sunday between 12 and 2 on Seclo Sounds Radio. On Seclo Sounds Radio.
You're listening to Bernie Marsden's favourite songs on Roadie Rocks, and so far you've heard Jimi Hendrix with Little Wing, the Whitesnake classic Walking in the Shadow of the Blues, plus, as a little bonus, you've just heard Blind Man from 1980's Ready and Willing. And now Bernie explains the story behind his new album and his involvement with another blues legend, Joe Bonamassa.
Final track, the title track from my brand new album, well, from 2014 anyway. Title track is Shine. I was approached by a record company through my friendship, really, with Joe Bonamassa. And I always said to Joe when I make this record, which he was instrumental in putting together, whether he likes it or not, you know, he won't take any credit for it, but I was brought to the attention of the label by him, really. And I wanted him on the album. And I didn't want him to play on a, you know, everybody would have expected like him to play a slow blues or something. And so I wanted him to play on something different. So I wrote Shine, you know, with a kind of a homage, really, to John Lord. There's kind of a Deep Purple vibe about it. And I just wanted it to be in that kind of thing. And I thought, put Joe on that, and he plays absolutely fantastic on it. And the good news is, when it's on the radio, they hear this great, great guitar, and people think it's me, because it's my name on the record. But it works really well, and I'm very, very proud of it. But I'm proud of the fact that this all came together, you know, when I recorded it at Abbey Road in 2014 or whatever it was. And, you know, if you'd have asked me for 3 years before if that was going to happen, I would have probably laughed you off of the stage. So there you go. You never know in this business. And Shine is doing very well. It was number one on iTunes, on the R&B, on the blues chart. It charted in the national chart. Everything was a surprise to me, as every time I do a gig these days, I'm continually, you know, surprised. But here we are, still doing it. And Shine is doing well, and thank you very much.
Hello, this is Damon Johnson from Black Star Riders. You're listening to Roadie Rocks with Colin and Andy on Seclo Sounds.
You are indeed listening to Roadie Rocks with Colin and Andy on Seclo Sounds, community radio for Milton Keynes, and broadcasting throughout the tinterweb. Everywhere, really. Everywhere.
The valves are warmed up.
The valves are very warmed up, actually. It's quite toasty in here tonight. Anyway, many, many thanks to our guest, Bernie Marsden. Superb choices, and as always, a pleasure chatting to him. And yet another contender for the nicest man in rock. That list is getting longer and longer.
Can I just go ding?
You can go ding. We need to get that bell in here for every time we say that. Anyway, you heard Bernie's choices, Little Wing from the Jimi Hendrix Experience, Walking in the Shadow of the Blues, and Blind Man from Whitesnake, and the title track Shine from Bernie's fabulous new album featuring Joe Bonamassa, plus a track from Jack Bruce's final solo album from last year, which features Bernie. Keep It Down was the track.
And we encourage you to look at Bernie online and buy his music, of course, especially Shine. What a fantastic album that is. And I'm not just saying that. Now, to find Bernie online, you go to berniemarsden.com for his official Facebook and Twitter pages. It says it all, really. And he has got a show coming up. Not in Milton Keynes, unfortunately, but it's in Kristiansund in Norway on April the 9th. Now, a few shout-outs. I should mention the Sweatbox crowd.